Yok abi. It's live. Please just one. क्या हुआ? बहुत भारी है ये फोन, इसलिए डोंट प्रेफर आईफोन्स ऑन दिस. इट्स टू हैवी. बैक किस निकाल दो चलेगा? निकाल दे. ऑन रखे रखो. रिकॉर्डिंग हो रहा है? नहीं. फ्रंट लाइट है. जिसका भी बैक केस पकड़. क्यों लो देना दो.
Yeah, in your bag. All myself.
Cancel the live. Oh. Center.
Hello.
ओके. वो मैं सेट कर देता हूँ.
हेलो.
बहुत वाइड है भाई. 150 डिग्री का एंगल दे रहा है. सब लोग आ रहे हैं. 180 360 डिग्री देगा. नहीं 150 भी है 360 भी है. दोनों 150 में ले रहा है. 150 में ले रहा है तो ठीक है. मैं क्या करूँगा 360 का? वो तो उसको एडिट कर सकता है. 180 निकाल सकते हो उसमें. छोटा भी निकाल सकते हैं. 360 को भी तो तेरे हिसाब से सेट कर सकता है. तेरे आप में वो सारे फीचर्स रहेंगे.
என்னோட விண்டோஸ் வந்து பண்ணும்போது நம்ம லாங்குவேஜ் சர்ச் பண்ணலாம். அப்படி பண்ண மாட்டோம். அன்பாஸ் பண்ணிடுறேன். ஆமாம் அதனால நான் வச்சுருக்கேன். அது எப்படி அந்த இன்ஃபுளுன்ஸ்
सब सेट है क्या?
और सेट है इट्स लाइव इधर सीट
Very small. Can you send the link to
I already sent. I'm doing that one.
Okay.
Yes, official. Tell someone. Okay. Tell Bhavya or social media head Nandini.
Okay.
Ma'am, I've shared an ACE official, ma'am. Ma'am, I've shared an ACE official. Ma'am, the hall is full. The hall is full. There are more people coming. Darshan. நம்ம வேக்கண்டா 2 சீட் இருக்கும் போ. Just call them. What it is? Just leave it. Just leave it. I didn't do anything. He pushed it over. Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Guys, please have a seat. Don't stand over here.
some videos? Take some videos in there. You want to take interest? Teach you how to very easy. Come, I'll teach you. Open the open the rubber.
No.
Open the rubber.
Bad. I know.
Hello. I request all the participants in the back rows to be seated.
But then I'll take picture.
Everyone kindly be seated. Yeah.
Insta. Insta.
क्या Insta?
Who's Insta?
No Insta. YouTube.
My Insta. YouTube.
SRM YouTube.
Where?
Everyone in the auditorium, I request you all to put your phones on silent, please. Ensure it's on silent. Crisis members, I request everyone to seat the participants immediately. The chief guests are
Oh, sir. One minute, sir.
நான் கூப்பிட்டுங்களா கொண்டு வந்து வச்சு கூப்பிட்றேன். கால் பண்ணுறேன். சரி நான் பண்ணுறேன்.
Please be seated.
கொஞ்சம் லிஃப்ட் பண்ணு.
I request everyone to be seated. A very good morning to one and all present here. Let us begin today's program with a beautiful quote. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I, Darshan Balaji, with my co-host Nandini Raja from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, warmly welcome everyone to UBERTECH'23. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome our honorable dignitaries, our Chief Guest DIG MS Rawat sir. It also gives us immense pleasure to welcome our Chief Guest Mr. A. Janagaraj, Global Head Cybersecurity Practice Unit, LTI Mindtree, Ms. Pavitra J, Specialist Talent Acquisition, Ms. Sakshi Jain, Senior Executive Talent Acquisition, Dean FET, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, Vice Principals, Heads of all departments, faculties, event coordinators, and of course, our ever enthusiastic participants. To the inauguration ceremony of the 11th edition of ACE Club's National Level Technical Symposium, UBERTECH'23. We are proud to present all the promo videos of UBERTECH'23.
నేను ఫేస్బుక్ లేవా? ఫేస్బుక్ లేవా?
YouTube.
It seems there's a small technical difficulty with streaming the promo video. We will make sure that you all get to see it. Before starting off the ceremony, I would like to welcome all the chief guests personally, and we will be moving on to lighting the lamp. We must not await for an auspicious day to do something. Instead, we must do it now and make the day auspicious. We now humbly request our esteemed chief guests, our Dean, HOD, CSE, faculty coordinators of ACE Club, and any one of the office bearers of ACE Club to mark this auspicious moment while hitting the Kutuvelakku.
Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you all. I request everyone to kindly rise for the Tamil Taiwan.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிழொழுகும் சீராரும் பதனமென திகழ்வத கண்டம் தெக்கணமும் மதிச்சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறைநுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திரும்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you all. Kindly be seated. Thank you, Lahaz and Asulia, for the soulful rendition of Tamil Taiwan. We would now welcome our HOD ma'am, lifeline of CSE department, who sleeps less and works more in planning for the betterment of the department and students. We deem it a great pleasure to invite our greatest pillar of support, our motivator, the head of the Computer Science and Engineering department, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good morning to the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and the participants gathered here for this 11th National Symposium. Volunteers, can you please inform the participants to be seated? Can you please settle down fast? Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure in inviting you for our 11th National Symposium organized by the ACE Club, which is Association of Computer Engineers Club of the Department of Computer Science Engineering, SRMIST, Vadapalli campus. First and foremost, I'd like to place on record a sincere gratitude to our management of SRMIST for giving us the platform and opportunity to host this national level symposium for the 11th consecutive year, that is in 2023. So I place on record my gratitude to our Pro-Chancellor Administration, Dr. Ravi Pachamuthu sir, and our correspondent madam, Ms. Harini Ravi, who's unable to join us today due to some other preoccupation they have. So nonetheless, they have conveyed their best wishes to us through their messages. So I would like to reiterate that Harini ma'am, our correspondent, she has a vision of teaching beyond the four walls of the classroom. That was a message given to me when we actually invited her for the symposium. So teaching beyond classroom is simply nothing but organizing events which makes students strong in building their co-curricular skills, leadership skills, communication skills, interpersonal skills, and most importantly, the good networking of friends and the sweet memories that you take home for your lifetime. So this is the objective of conducting any national level or international level events in campus, and I am sure that the Department of Computer Science Engineering is following her mission, her vision of taking the department and the college forward. So I place on record my gratitude and I welcome the correspondent in absentia. Next, I'd like to thank and welcome our dignitaries on the stage who have graciously accepted to come to our campus today to inaugurate this National Level Symposium. I place my hearty thanks to our guest who has come here to give the inaugural speech, who's none other than Mr. Rawat sir, with the IG of the Postal Services. So thank you very much for taking your time out. It's actually a dream come true for me today. Thank you. Why I say it's a dream come true for me today is, some time back, maybe 3 or 4 months, when I visited his ship, his officers actually gave a great elaboration about the opportunities which prevails in the Indian Coastal Services. which I wasn't aware of at that point of time, even till that point of time being at the age of 39, 40. Right? So I felt that we could only take 50 students with us for that ship visit, but I felt that from that point of time, we should invite Sir and his team members to our campus at least once in a day every year so that they enlighten our students more about the opportunities that prevail in the coastal services, because most of us are not aware of the opportunities that exist in the Navy department, right? So thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation. Looking forward to collaborating with you. And we also have another technical stalwart here, who's none other than Mr. Janagraj, sir. He's the global head of the cybersecurity practice unit at LTI Mindtree. Sir has graciously accepted our invitation despite his very busy schedules. So thank you very much, sir. And I'm very sure that he's the best person to deliver the keynote address to set the stage on for the technical symposium. Hearty welcome on behalf of CSE department, sir. I'm also indebted to welcome our dean, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, sir, who is the only pillar of support. He is more than humane, and he treats all his employees and colleagues in such a manner that we feel that we take the ownership and conduct any events or any assignment given to us in such a flawless manner with his unwavering support that he extends to all our department events. Thank you for that, sir, and I extend my cordial welcome. It's my privilege to welcome the heads of all departments, the vice principals. They've conveyed the messages, VP Academics. She has wished our symposium a grand success. And I also welcome the research coordinator, heads of other departments. It's indeed my great pleasure to welcome the HR team from LTI Mindtree. Welcome, Sakshi ma'am. And the placement from our SRM Katangalatu, we have Mr. Pradeep with us, who has joined to inaugurate the symposium. Thanks for coming, sir. I also welcome all the faculty members who have joined us from other departments and from my own department, giving a special mention to the ACE Club coordinators, the faculty mentors of the ACE Club who are seated on the stage, Dr. Pavayanan and Ms. Nivedita, who have taken lots of effort to make the symposium see its limelight for today. Welcome, ma'am. And I would like to place on record the great, I should say, the collaboration, the teamwork, and the leadership given by Ms. Bhavya Jain, the president of ACE Club. A hearty welcome to you and your team members. This symposium is by the students and for the students. Nonetheless, they have put in so much of hard work so that we could reach around 800 participants who have registered for today's symposium. And to place on record, I should also say that today we are hosting 24 events, which includes technical, non-technical, and gaming events, which is the highest of all the past 10 years. So thank you, team ACE, the office bearers and the working committee for all your efforts to make this day happen. Welcome you all on behalf of the department. I also welcome the press and media who give us the constant support year on year for all our events. So a hearty welcome to all the press and the media. Last but not the least, I welcome the participants from different colleges who have registered across Tamil Nadu and one or two colleges outside Tamil Nadu as well. I'm assuring you that you will have a very good learning experience and a very good networking experience, which you will carry forward throughout your lifetime. Wish you good luck and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you. We are really grateful to have you with us to guide and enlighten us. We'll have a short video about UBERTECH along with the promo videos which will be presented to you now.
Just come outside, let it night, take your time, get your life, get it night.
I am now proud to present the Genesis video of UBERTECH'23. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. UBERTECH has come a long way today. We stand at the 11th edition of UBERTECH'23. It is indeed a moment of great pride for everyone who has put an effort to make this event a grand success. We would now like to call upon our faculty mentor of ACE Club, Dr. G. Pavayanan ma'am, who has been the guiding light of ACE Club. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Darshan, for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. So I'm glad to take you all through the genesis of UBERTECH. The strength of the team is each individual member, and the strength of each member is a team. ACE Club is an epitome of teamwork and diligence. The club had its inception in 2009 and started conducting an interactive event for the students of Vadapalani campus in 2011 and called its first version as Fenestra. It was a spectacular start and the legacy has been going on ever since. Fenestra was later renamed as UBERTECH in the year 2013. And being run by the ACE Club, the event organization is taken care of by the students of Computer Science and Engineering Department. UBERTECH is a renowned technical symposium that has become a flagship event in the field of technology and innovation. Its inception and development reflect the passion, dedication and vision of the heads of the CSE department so far, who aim to create a platform that brings together the experts, students and industry professionals to foster learning, innovation and networking. The report delves into the genesis and evolution of UBERTECH, highlighting its key milestones and significance in the world of technology. This is an all-inclusive symposium having technical, non-technical aspects of different types of events. This has provided the students with healthy competition spirits. Not only does this provide competition, but also the main source of knowledge is provided through workshops and seminars that are conducted here, which are overlooked by our very own faculty members with strong academic and industry background. UBERTECH also conducts various interactive gaming events to help students to relax and think more innovatively. The genesis of UBERTECH and its journey from a very small technical symposium to its 11th edition today, a nationally recognized event, exemplifies the power of passion, innovation, and the desire to promote technology and knowledge sharing. As it continues to evolve and adapt to the changing landscape of technology, UBERTECH remains a beacon of inspiration and an indispensable platform for all those who are passionate about the ever-evolving world of technology. I take this opportunity to thank one and all who've gathered here to envision the 11th edition of UBERTECH on its another new journey. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking us down the trip of a memory lane. It is now time to felicitate our guests. We deem it a pleasure to invite our esteemed college authorities to do the honors. I request Dean Sir, FET Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, to felicitate our guests of the day, MS Rawat, DIG. We now request Dr. S. Prasanna Devi ma'am, HOD CSE, to felicitate Mr. A. Janagaraj, sir, Global Head of Cybersecurity Practice Unit, LTI 93. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Due to certain commitments, our dynamic Miss Harini Ravi, correspondent SRM Valiamai Engineering College, SRM Arts and Science College, unfortunately would not be able to join us today. But ma'am has left us with a note that she would like us to read to the audience, and she also sends the highest regards and wishes to our dear chief guests. I'm going to read the note out as ma'am has sent it to us. Our 11th National Level Technical Symposium, UBERTECH'23 AI Odyssey, aims to showcase the exceptional talents of our students through creative and entertaining activities. Each activity with its event challenges students to strategize, adapt, and demonstrate their unique skills. The true value of this event lies in the quality time spent with friends while participating in these activities, as these cherished moments will create enduring academic memories. It's heartening to witness our students collaborating with their teachers, head of departments, dean, to ensure the success and enjoyment of the events and all the participants. I extend my congratulations to both the students and the faculty for making this event truly extraordinary. End of note. Thank you so much, ma'am, for those inspiring words. We hope to see you again in the next event. It is time to release the souvenir. We would like to invite our Dean FET, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar sir, to release the souvenir and present the initial copy to our guest of the day. It is a pleasure to felicitate Ms. Pavitra J, Special Talents Acquisition, and Ms. Sakshi Jain, Senior Executive Talent Acquisition. I now request them to come up on the dais. Thank you, ma'am. A versatile person who carries an aura which inspires those around him to be better every day. Our Dean FET, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar sir, who has been a crucial pillar of every event and strong support for every idea, and most importantly, he has been a very enthusiastic persona for the face of SRM Vadapalani. We would now like to invite the perfect leader who has led us by example in every aspect, our beloved Dean Sir, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, to deliver the special address.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I think I have about 170 plus audience in the auditorium. And everyone, if says with a 1 decibel, it should be 171 decibel. But I don't get that here. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, let me join the HOD in welcoming the case of today's function, UBERTECH'23, the 11th edition, which was started. The seed was sown in 2009, and then 2011 and 2013 it started in with full vigor, I believe. The arrangements made by the entire team of UBERTECH'23 is much appreciated. The theme of UBERTECH'23, if my understanding is right, it's AI Odyssey. That's probably the buzzword everywhere, the AI. Wherever you go, whether we have the intelligence or not, the artificially it is created. Of course, much could be talked about the artificial intelligence and the related stuff. But if you want to trace back the origin of artificial intelligence, how many decades old it is, any rough guess? Of course, it has gone into various evolutionary stages and steps, and you have the AI now, and of course the different developments of AI, like you call it as Now, how many of us try to squeeze in our brain if you want to do some exercise, be it anything? How many of you are willing to squeeze in our brain? Yeah, honest reply. None. If there is no one going up, then I could take the answer as the response is 0. We don't squeeze in brain. Why should we? Because we don't have a brain. Can I take it that way? We do have, but we don't want to strain it much because it's a very delicate component or a part of a body, right? We should not strain our brain much because otherwise we'll get into stress, and then birds, brain, whatever I can call stroke, let us not touch. Fine. How many of you use the GPT or Gen AA, whatsoever you call this?
Exposure. Yeah.
For that again, there is no response. It gives me kind of, too much of enthusiasm and energy to talk less. Should I count? Yes? Or, I can put it this way. I posed you 2 questions. There was no proper response, meaning that I have not conveyed the question properly to you guys. Is that okay? Yes? Oh my God, then I have to cut short my talk saying that wish the Symposium all the very best and have a great day. That's really okay. I believe that people are very much enthusiastic to go out of the auditorium and then take part in the various events organized because they want to throw out the contents from their brain. So I don't want to stand in between you guys and the events. So wish you all the very best. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those insightful words. We hope they are more responsive in the future. I have the honor of introducing our guest for the day, DIG MS Rawat, sir, to you all, and welcome again, sir. Deputy Inspector General MS Rawat, a distinguished officer with a 30-year career in the Indian Coast Guard, has demonstrated exceptional dedication and leadership in both sea and shore roles. As of February 23, he has assumed the role of District Commander No. 5, North Tamil Nadu, reflecting his seniority and experience within the organization. At sea, DIG MS Rawat sir has served on and command various classes of Coast Guard ships, including the ICGS Priyadarshini and ICGS Valve in Port Blair, ICGS Samar, ICGS Rajkiran, and ICGS Nike Navy in Mumbai, and the ICGS Samudra Pavak in Port Bandar, Gujarat. His extensive sea service has equipped him with a deep understanding of maritime operations and challenges. On shore, he has a key of staff appointments, including Met Officer and Senior Met Officer at INS Hansa, Goa, and ICGAS Daman, District Commander 14, Commanding Officer at Port Blair, Executive Officer and Commanding Officer in the ICGS Delhi, and as the Chief Staff Officer, Personnel and Administrative, CGRHQ Gandhinagar and CGRHQ Chennai. DIJ MS Rawat is an academic achiever, having graduated in science from the Hansraj College at Delhi University. His exemplary service has earned him commendations from the highest levels, including the Commander-in-Chief, Andaman and Nicobar Commendation, and the General Indian Coast Guard Commendation. I respectfully invite DIG MS Rawat sir to present the inaugural address.
Thank you, dear, for the kind words on introduction. Am I audible to the last benches over there? This side? The one yawning? Am I audible? You are an important link for my address. Why I say this is because one of my heroes, and I'm sure he also is a hero of many of you out here, also known as the Missile Man and the late President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam. He once said, "The best brains of the nation may be found on the last benches of the classroom." But mind you, that doesn't mean that you always come late to the class, right? Okay, respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Jayakumar, Dean FSD, FET, Dr. C. Prasanna Devi, Head of the Department CSC, Mr. A. Janakaraj, Global Head, Mindtree, the coordinating team of ACE, SRM Vadapalani, all the faculty members and dear students. Kalai Vanakkam, Namaskar, a very good morning. At the very outset, may I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the organizing team of ACE, SRM Vadapalani for extending me the invite for this 11th edition of the grand event UBERTECH'23. It's also an honor to be amongst the young and bright minds, especially during these occasions of technical symposium, wherein ideas and knowledge are shared in the best way possible. I'm here to share some words of encouragement and wisdom as the ignited minds embark on this journey of exploring new technologies. I congratulate the ACE and SRM team for hosting this edition of UBERTECH', the National Technical Symposium. Mind you, conducting such an event of this scale is no small feat. It's a testament to your commitment to education and personal growth. The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and your ability to learn and adapt will be crucial for your success. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and never stop seeking knowledge. Symposiums like these are the first step towards acquiring the skills of leadership. It is a perfect amalgamation of inclining students towards management along with technological advances, which is a key requirement for any field. Today, as the world is moving towards digitization, we would soon find ourselves connected with virtual beings, and therefore, I advise all students to utilize the emerging technology strictly to sharpen the skills and equip themselves enough to face the real world challenges. When I recollect my school days around 4.5 decades back, and all those who are on the dais of my age elder to me would definitely agree. During those days, the source of communication with the families used to be letters in the form of inland letters or postcards, which would take days to reach the required destination. And likewise, listening to music or so, you were only groomed to your large sets of radios. But with time, you had cassette recorders, tape recorders, VCRs, CDs, DVDs, hard disks, pen drives, and now everything is localized to a small unit which is there in your pocket, the mobile, which definitely has shortened the communication process from seconds to seconds rather from days or those in land days. No organization can prosper without coping with the fast developments in the field of technology. We all would agree that the future is in the artificial intelligence. The Indian Armed Forces are no exception. We have and are continuously adapting to the tech advancements. In the armed forces, indigenization has created a revolution in technology, not just in workspace, but also in war fronts. You may have read about indigenized aircrafts, ships, weapons being inducted into the service. Today's world is fast moving towards AI, and there is an extremely high opportunity in this arena. AI is becoming increasingly crucial for defense forces worldwide, offering advantages in terms of efficiency, effectiveness, and safety. It is playing a vital role in various aspects of my own service, that is the Indian Coast Guard, be it the field of navigation and direction, communication, gunnery, data analysis, IT, logistic management, human resource management, surface and marine air engineering, be it ship designing, or maintenance of all these assets, and also training and simulation. The list goes on. Basically to say, in each and every link of our service. We must also bear in mind that the use of AI must be guided by ethical principles and international regulations to ensure its responsible and lawful applications. Every learning should be towards improvisation and contributing for a safer, stronger, and self-reliant nation, what we know as Atmanirbhar Bharat. I take this platform to invite you into the world of defense and play your role in nation building, besides enjoying the safe and secure and respectable financial status conjoined with a challenging and adventurous life, that too in every nook and corner of our country and beyond. I am glad to inform that women are playing a big role in the armed forces in almost every field. I also urge the Nari Shakti out here to have a thought of venturing and joining these fine forces of the defense. When you leave your respective colleges, you would carry with you the knowledge, skills, and indomitable spirit of youth. Use these tools to shape your destiny and create a future that you can be proud of. I encourage you to never stop dreaming. Set ambitious goals and work tirelessly to achieve them. As was said in the world by Walt Disney, all our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Remember that success is not defined solely by wealth and status, but the positive impact you can make on the world and the lives of others. Find your passion and let it drive you to make a difference. Your generation has the power to shape the future, and I have no doubt that you will contribute in making the world a better place. You all are the future of this great country of ours. Shape it to become a strong and resilient nation whom others would look forward to. Lastly, in your pursuit of success, don't forget the importance of balance. Maintain your health, nurture your relationships, and remember that true happiness often comes from the moments you shared with your loved ones. Not taking much of your time, I once again extend my sincere wishes to Team ACE and SRM Vadapalani for the success of this symposium, and may this be a great learning experience. I wish all the participants good luck and all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you for having me here today, and I look forward to witnessing the great things you will accomplish in the years to come. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for those heartfelt words of advice. I'm sure we are inspired. And thank you, sir, for the thought-provoking words about ethics. We now present the profile of Mr. A. Janagaraj, Global Head Cybersecurity Practice Unit, LTI, Mindtree. Mr. A. Janagaraj is an experienced professional in cybersecurity and information protection. With a career spanning over 2 decades, he has held various positions, including Global Head of Information Protection and Information Security for major global banks, and Security Services as the Global Head of Cybersecurity Practice, LTI, Mindtree. Mr. A. Janagaraj, Global Head Cybersecurity, expertise lies in the policy development standards, implementation, risk management. Prior to joining LTI Mindtree, Sir had led the position of Global Head of Cybersecurity at HCL Technologies, where he had led the global cybersecurity strategies. Mr. Janagaraj also served as the Director of Cybersecurity at PwC India, where he contributed to the firm's cybersecurity initiatives. He also held the position of Global Head of Information Protection at Standard Chartered Bank, where he managed a team of 350 security professionals. Sir's expertise extends to various industry standards and frameworks, and he has managed substantial financial budgets. Sir is an active member of the cybersecurity community, volunteering as a speaker and contributing to organizations like the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, and ISACA, Chennai. His leadership, technical proficiency, and dedication to the field have solidified his position as a trusted advisor and leader in the cybersecurity industry. I now humbly request Mr. A. Janagaraj to deliver the keynote address. Sir.
Good morning to all. First, thank you, Robert, sir. Really thought-provoking statement. You made really a lot of stuff. Okay, so though I just heard my introduction, okay, we'll just park that one. So I'm not going to take any technical ability for you guys because you are more than informative than me, if I ask me, because that's how I qualified the young generation. They got a more talent than anyone, but only thing is they would need a kind of a mentorship to take it up. That's all thing. Okay, so I just saw the. I mean, this is not the first time I've been visiting a lot of institutes and industries. About giving some kind of mentoring and so on. So one other thing is, probably I would just restrict myself for this conversation more on specific to cybersecurity, because the reason is there are plenty of reasons. I think I would say more than corporate, of course, social responsibility is there. So let's focus on that aspect. So I hope all students are cook kids, correct? Mostly, correct? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay, but because there is a reason for me to ask the question. Okay, so can someone tell what is the top economy in the world, probably country-wise and kind of thing? I want to have an interactive session. Okay, don't take it as a classroom, but this is something. It's okay. Say US as a country is the top economy, and followed by China. What is the third one? I think you don't need to say the country. The third one is cyber threat. Is the third economy which we can consider, because it has got 6 trillion kind of threats and kind of ransomware which we are seeing across the globe. So not necessarily just 6 trillion we can make money, because that much of exposure which we are going through the market. Okay, so that means you have to look at what is the market potential is there. How could you as a talent, whether aspire you as a corporate line or be as an entrepreneur. Okay, I think I don't normally say that you take your work and do that, because there are plenty of opportunities that are available in that space, especially in a startup and kind of thing. Okay, so if you look at risk point of view, I'm sure reasonably you should be knowing, like what is the credit risk, what is the market risk and all, because these things are there close to 200 years ago. Okay, I mean, even your house, your mom is a good risk manager, because she manages the entire fund flow, whatever your father is giving, how she is making that money appropriately and things. So this is one of the risk management principles. And like this, if you look at all the risks being there for ages. But cybersecurity risk is kind of, I would say, 2-3 decades. I would say not even 3 decades, 2 decades world one. It is evolving. It will take another 30-40 years to evolve and come there. So that means 30-40 years, look at the amount of potential you have where you can play a role to make the world very safer. that is where I want you guys to think on that aspect and that one. And if you look at how many, I think, see, cyber security has got a unique thing. It is not only for corporate or any kind of thing. Even there's only one thing where it carries or it follow you wherever you go. Okay, so if you're in office, you bound to have something in terms of cyber security policy and that thing. But imagine you stepped out of from office, still you carry the cyber risk because you are carrying your gadgets, you are carrying your laptops, whatever thing, and you're performing all transactions using whatnot. And then that too, if you use Android, gone. I think you carries that potential risk wherever you go. So in that way, you don't look at cyber security as an isolated one. It carries both. It's a corporate as well as social. Okay, and it is not letting you go away. You are under risk at any given point of time if you are not managing well. So that is the reason why. So we have, because since I'm part of a multiple channel, we are trying to bring that kind of consortium or thought process, even the kids itself, because this is something you cannot differentiate from the human life. So if that is the case, how do we bring that behavior change from school itself? So that is where we are trying to build something. So you will see those kind of things. We have started, but still too early, I would say. A lot of things we need to do on that aspect. How many of you know that Indian government has passed privacy law?
2000. The year 2000 they passed the privacy law.
Yeah, no, I think good. That time, lot of process has gone, standing committee, but it has passed there. That has got a lot of implication as an individual. You guys need to go and read what is it all about, and it has got a far more complication if you are not aware with that stuff. So this is again specific to individual. Corporate also a lot of things, like if you look at Western country where if any privacy breaches, they have to pay 5% of company turnover, not on a profit. So if company turnover is a 500 billion, they need to pay close to 5 billion as a penalty. So that is how they are valuing your human privacy. Okay, so that's something we got it now is available in Indian state whole thing. So where it applies to all those things. So when you are going into next level, so you also keep in mind when you do anything on that. And next thing is, see, if you look at, I think you maybe around 90% of your guys you will go into corporate path and so on. So one of the data points which we are observing past 5-6 years is that slowly we could see when the students come to office environment and the team gelling and work, we could see slightly dip. And we did the extensive survey. We means not as an engineer, I think it's a common in your industry. And they have given a different thought process. Okay, if you look at that report, that survey, they've been doing 1990 onward, and we could see that. But I mean, they're seeing a different, I think, a unique change, especially in the 2K kids. Okay, when they come to the office, the teamwork or gelling with other staff, they felt that it is not something working for them to be a productive. That means they wanted to work as a silo, be productive. That is what the survey says. I'm not saying that it's good or bad, but as an individual, I could see there are challenges. The reason is, one of the finding which we did is that if you wanted to be successful in any field, for that matter, or be the cyber security, you have to be, first of all, be very patient, go into deep, and you need to do that. And cyber security is not about, like you have to be
very difficult. You have to see the challenges in a bird view. Okay, when you see this way, you see different things. When you look at differently, you have to see. When you look at things in 30,000 feet, you will have a different thing. So that is where I want everyone have to be moved towards on that. If you want to be successful, any field for that matter, where especially cybersecurity, you need to have a data-oriented person where you need to spend time. But because of the recent changes, the students or kids, they're losing a little bit of patience in terms of taking things into their way. For example, I don't know, maybe they're using more gadgets like shorts and kind of thing. That is where we see some social issues among the new generation which they are coming to office. So it is not something which something we can go into. But all I'm trying to say is that these are all something which is forcing on you. You have to come out from that and start moving towards in a successful way. That is what I'm trying to say on that aspect. And the second aspect, of course, if you want to be successful henceforth, you have to be accommodate Gen AI and AI kind of thing. But in what level is the question? Everything you cannot go and ask ChatGPT and prepare a report and everything. And we have a countermeasure also these days. So when you give a report, we have a countermeasure where a report has been developed by ChatGPT and all. We can do it. But the point here is that is killing you guys, really, if you ask me, because it will not allow you to think differently, or you're always taking a short route to take that one, which will not give you in the longer run. So these are all kind of a few thoughts I thought probably can give it to you. I have enough, I need another hour time, but I don't think so we have time on that. Probably I will meet some other day and do that. But bottom line, I want 3 or 4 themes you have to do that. Be socially responsible wherever you go. That will definitely make you different. Look at things differently. Don't go by what you think. Think differently. You will have a different viewpoint, and you can start towards on that. And of course, any new technology, you have to go with the technology, but take only what is it good for you. Take then move on, because people will say, like in the 80s and all, computer world has come, that a lot of kind of agitation and other thing. Now still is there, so you cannot avoid any new technology. But the only thing is, how do you adopt good thing, and how do you take it into next? That is what very important thing. All the best students. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that eye-opening session on the real-world implications of cybersecurity. We promise to envisage your vision as our future. Thank you, sir. Gratitude is our ability to see the grace of life, morning by morning, no matter what else greets us through the course of the day. Our faculty mentor, Mrs. S. Nivedita ma'am, has encouraged us to be creative and never shy away from a challenge. We would now like to invite ma'am to deliver the word of thanks.
A very good morning, everyone. Respected Mr. M.S. Rawat, sir, Deputy Inspector General, District Commander Number 5, North Tamil Nadu. Respected Mr. A. Janagaraj, sir, Global Head Cybersecurity Practice Unit, LTI Mindtree. Respected Dean, Dr. C. Jayakumar, sir. Our respected VPs, our beloved HOD, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi, ma'am. Other department heads, faculties, enthusiastic participants, and my dear students. Today I feel incredibly honored and privileged to have been allowed to extend a vote of thanks of this auspicious occasion. I, on behalf of Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani campus, extend heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed guest, DIG M.S. Rawat sir, for gracing this occasion amidst his very busy schedule and sharing with us some valuable insights on AI in Coastal Guard Department. Thank you very much, sir, for those words of wisdom. I take this opportunity to extend my most sincere thanks to our guest of the day, Mr. A. Janagaraj, sir, for accepting our invitation and for being here with us today and giving his informative address on rightly using the technology. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for those valuable insights. I also wish to express my gratitude to our beloved patrons of the event, the Dean and Vice Principals, for their support in carrying out the various works related to the event. It gives me immense pleasure to thank our Head of the Department, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi ma'am, who is the backbone of this event. Thank you ma'am for guiding and supporting us. I thank the heads of various departments who have helped us in many ways and also here to support us. I also thank Dr. G. Pavayanan ma'am, whose experience has shaped UBERTECH to what it has been today. I am duty bound to thank all the support staffs like programmers, ITKM, accounts, library and dean office. I also thank the maintenance members who has helped us set the venues for the various events. I thank our alumni, Mr. Shrujan Katama, Mr. Anand Arun and Ms. Chetana for the being last minute support for our team. I thank all the faculty members and students for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zones. I take this opportunity to thank our title sponsor, S. Gemini, and other sponsors and stalls who have contributed generously to add on genre to this event. I would also like to thank our press and media for their support. I thank the participants from the various colleges whose enthusiastic participation is the mark of the success of this event. Last but never the least, I thank my students, the team UBERTECH'23, the superstars of the today, who with their utmost sincerity and dedication came up with the execution of many tasks, which is the main reason for the success of this event. Thank you one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for being with us in this inauguration function today. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I now request all the office bearers to come to the stage for the official photo with the dignitaries. Office bearers, please come on to the stage.
Okay. I request all the participants to be seated. Thank you, dignitaries, for coming. Be seated until the dignitaries take leave. Oh my God.